A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. I'm Bernadine Jai Singha. Now let's take a look at headlines.
Citizen Iran from Methodist Primary School in Mathura ranked first in the island in the Grade 5 scholarship examination. 2 suspects, including a Nigerian national, arrested for smuggling cocaine. Cabinet paper to be presented on the recruitment of 5,000 sports teachers. A statement from the Minister of Education.
The cut-off marks for the Grade 5 scholarship examination have been announced.
Thereby, the cut-off marks for the single medium in the Colombo, Gampaha, Kalutara, Kandy, Mathale, Gaul, Mathura, Kurunagala and Kegol districts is 159, while the cut-off marks for the Tamil medium in the same districts is 153. The cut-off marks for the single medium in the Hambantota, Ratnapura and Putlam districts have been set at 156. A cut-off mark of 154 has been set for the single medium in the Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa and Mullaitivu districts. The Department of Examinations said that the Badulla district has been set a cut-off mark of 153 for the single medium. The cut-off mark for the Munragala and Ampara districts stands at 152. The cut-off mark for the Noora Elia district in the single medium is 151, while the cut-off mark for the Mena district has been set at 150. The Vaunia district has been set a cut-off mark of 142 in the single medium. Meanwhile, Citizen Iran Samara Vikrama of Uragamua Methodist Primary School in Mathura has been ranked first in the island in the Grade 5 scholarship examination. The second place in the island rankings has been shared by Ruania Metmini of Subharati Primary School in Kulyapitia and Koguladasan Abhizigan of Rambe Kuluma Government School in Vaunia.
Former parliamentarian Jayantha Samaraveera and Sarath Veeravansa were placed under remand custody until the 10th of this month over the misuse of vehicles belonging to the Presidential Secretariat. The duo were remanded after they produced before Colombo Fort Magistrate Lanka Jayaratna today. While Sarath Veeravansa did not appear in court, prison officials said that he was admitted to the prison's hospital. In more local news, 2 suspects have been arrested in Valabata for the possession of 2.5 kilograms of cocaine worth 45 million rupees. Meanwhile, 2 suspects, including a Nigerian national, were arrested in the Dehiwala area for smuggling cocaine. The arrests were made in an operation conducted by the Police Narcotics Bureau. Police said that 22 grams of cocaine were seized from the suspects' possession. The Nigerian national who was arrested is a 24-year-old residing in Ratmalana, while the other suspect is a 53-year-old resident of the Mito Mulla area. After being produced before the Mount Lavinia magistrate, the suspects were placed under the remand custody till the 9th of this month. In more local news, the prevalent drought situation in the country has caused a detrimental impact to the tea industry in the Balangoda area.
According to our correspondent, the small tea plantations industry is the main source of income for nearly 80% of the population in the Balangoda area. Tea smallholders and workers are severely inconvenienced due to the drought. Tea pluckers in the area are losing out on their daily wage as tea plants have withered. Meanwhile, as tea smallholders have lost their sources of income, this has also placed the consumer who purchase tea leaves in a state of discomfort. People in Balangoda earn through the tea industry. This is my cultivation. Just like this for over 2 to 3 months, the cultivation in several other places have been destroyed. Small estate owners and estate workers don't get enough income. We cannot depend on the factories because they are also in a bad situation.
This has been the situation for like 4 to 5 months. We live with the money we earn from plucking tea in small estates. We don't have work these days. Because of the drought situation, the cultivation is destroyed.
The Auditor General's Department says that 25 state institutions have not submitted their account reports for the year 2015.
Auditor General Gamini Vijay Singh said that as a result, the annual account reports of these institutions cannot be formulated. Lux Satasa and the Paddy Marketing Board are among the institutions which have failed to submit their reports. The Auditor General went on to know that arrangements have been made for these institutions to submit a transactions report only. Meanwhile, arrangements have been made to present the audit reports of 1,545 state institutions for the year 2015 to Parliament within the course of this month.
While the people of Gurubadala area in Madirgiri continue to suffer from the drought, the threat of wildlife elephants storming their villages have added to their woes.
Crops which were cultivated through the tireless efforts of farmers in the Gurubadala village took just one night to be destroyed by wild elephants which encroached into the village from the Somawati reserve. Wild elephants which stormed into the village last night had destroyed nearly 15 coconut trees. Around 20 to 25 trees have been destroyed now. The wildlife officials are not to be seen. While the dry weather and the scarcity of food and water is one of the main causes for wild elephants to stray into human settlements, locals of the village opine that the main cause for the animals to encroach the village is the removal of an electric fence. The electric fence which had been installed from Pamburana to Palya Godalla were removed for road development activities. Locals request that the fence be reinstalled as quickly as possible.
We have been suffering since 1975.
We ask that an electric fence be erected at least on a temporary basis. These locals who are unable to safeguard their daily lives and their crops are facing a severe crisis.
News1st.
Minister of Foreign Employment Thalata Atukora says that Sri Lankans residing overseas not registering with the Bureau is the biggest challenge faced in the foreign employment sector.
Not everyone registers with the Foreign Employment Bureau when they go for overseas employment. That is the biggest problem we have at hand. Those who have registered have done so at their respective divisional secretariat for the welfare of their families. Right now, as we speak, a program is in effect for those who have registered, where a file has been made for each of them, citing all the information. For instance, if these persons have children who go to a school or any disabled children, and whether they have a guardian, we are also looking into what happens to the money which is sent to their families from abroad. All of this is done amidst much hardship.
A group of individuals and a group including the President of the National Council of Switzerland, Christa Mark-Warder, is scheduled to arrive in the island for an official visit. Secretary General of Parliament Dhammika Dasanayake said that Speaker Mark-Warder is arriving in the country on an invitation extended by Speaker Karu Jayasuriya. Dasanayake said that the visiting Speaker is scheduled to meet and hold discussions with her counterpart Karu Jayasuriya today. She is also due to hold discussions with Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe today. Secretary General of Parliament Dhammika Dasanayake said that the President of the National Council of Switzerland, Christa Mark-Warder, is to tour the Kandy area during the course of her visit. An estimated 900 current and former players, friends and family filled St. Vincent Basilica yesterday to pay tribute to golfing great Arnold Palmer.
A cabinet paper will be presented in the coming future to recruit 5,000 sports teachers, and it will be done soon. How can we train our young sportsmen and women in schools to reach international potential without a sports teacher with a broad sense of sports in schools? We have decided to give priority to athletes who have shown exceptional skills at international level and national level. Moreover, out of the 98 education zones in the country, we are working towards converting a school from each zone to a sports school and provide all necessary facilities for this purpose. It will be made mandatory that all students be involved in some sort of sports.
With that, we wrap up Lunchtime News. I'm Bernadine Jayasinghe. Have a wonderful day. Take care.